Welcome to Pro Crypto TA, where I'm going to show a quick strategy for trading the BTC daily candle. This strategy is so easy to identify. So what you want to find is almost a doji. So if we go here, this is the BTC daily chart. We go here, we find a small candle where the price hasn't moved much for BTC. Here's one. Now a doji is where you get a wick both sides and a small candle body in the middle. So this here is a doji. Now for this strategy, it's actually quite easy. So what you would do is, on a day where the price hasn't opened and closed much different, I'd say definitely less than $50 difference for BTC, but the smaller the better. So if you put a line just above the top of the high wick on the daily, and another line at the bottom of the wick, just underneath it. So here, on the top one, is where you could go long on the next day, and at the bottom one here is where you would go short on the next day. And I don't know why it works, but for some reason this strategy works quite a lot. So for the next day, you would set your short order here and your long order here. The long wouldn't have got touched, the short order hits, and here you would have shorted BT from 970 to possibly 8.6, which is a huge difference. So it's around $400. So that would be good profit. Now you can find another one and test it again. So okay, here's a small one. Here's a small doji. We draw a line at the top. On that, we draw a line at the bottom. Go short here, go long here. Your short order wouldn't have got touched and you would have gone long here. So that would have been a great entry. You would have longed Bitcoin around in the 6.9 and you would have longed BTC all the way up here. So that could have possibly, you could have left that trade open and gone from 6.9 all the way to 10.4. So that's another one. Let's find another small doji day. Go further back. Oh, there's plenty of them. Here you go. Short here, long here. Long won't have got touched short. You would have got a nice little short in there. There's a few here as well. You could have gone short there, long there. Lots of opportunities to play this daily doji. Now always set a stop loss, because let me find one where you could get caught out. That one would have worked. But it's when the wick engulfs the candle of the next day. So here you go. So let's say you went, you found this, you went long there and you went short there. The next day actually wicked below. So yeah, you could have won that trade. You could have taken the win here, but ultimately the price moved back up. So you could have actually won either won a short and a long, or yeah, I would, as soon as those go in profit, I would set the stop loss a little bit in profit. You could have won 2 trades that day. So that's interesting. Just watch the stop loss and keep an eye on it, and for each trade. So there's at least 1, 2, 3 of these daily dojis, and if we go and look at today, the price hasn't moved that much, so that could be a possibly play for tomorrow, which would be good. So you could set, I'm not saying today will end like this, you never know with BTC, but you could go long here and go short here and then see what the next day brings up. So yeah, that's a little doji strategy. It doesn't have to be an exact doji for BTC where it opens and closes within like $3. With BTC, you can have around a maximum $50 for this strategy. So if it opens and closes within $50 and leaves a wick at each side, you're in with a good play. So there we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities there, and I'll be looking at today's candle to see where that closes. But you can get a series of chop like we've had here. Difficult to play, but when you see one playing out, they're usually great opportunities. So yeah, there's a little Bitcoin Doji strategy: long at the top of the wick, short at the bottom of the wick for the next day. And these are the daily 24-hour candles. You can keep an eye on the daily close and daily open and see what's going on with those. Always set a stop loss. Don't get wicked out. Yeah, so there we go. There's a strategy. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick the bell. And thanks for watching. Also, this technical analysis here is done in the Bybit exchange. There's a link in the description where you can get $90 of free crypto. So that's a pretty good deal. So you can sign up with the link in the description. Thank you.